Hey guys, welcome back. So today what I've got is curly fries, cheesy curly fries. Here they are. I was gonna get just the regular curly fries, but then I just decided this would do the trick. I've been craving fries lately, mostly curly or curly fries, cheesy or regular. This is the bomb, thebomb.com. Trying to mix it in with some like regular fries, the ones that don't have cheese on them. I'm gonna get the loaded nacho fries, but I didn't see it on the menu. Maybe they still do it. I don't know. I looked online and it said that, but when I went inside there, I didn't see them. Look at that. So, I'm in the beach, rocky gravel parking area where I'm always at. I hear a helicopter. I hope nobody drowned or something like that, because actually I don't think it's a helicopter. I think it's a car. Who knows, honestly. Anyways, yeah, I feel like there's quite a few news and things that'll probably be changing in my life, guys, in a month or two. So I'll have to share those with you when the time comes. Wow, look at that. Okay. That's definitely a helicopter. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it's up there. Holy shit, y'all. Pardon my French. That's like an army helicopter. Holy crap, I've never seen anything like that. It's not like those regular helicopters. It's an army helicopter. Holy shoot. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Anyways, what I want to talk about in this video basically is my high school days and how my high school went and the weird things I've experienced when I was in high school. There is a lot. So, as most of you know, or if you've seen the video, I did a video about being bullied. And that happened in high school in California. I went to 2 high schools. One in California, one here in Washington. So we'll start with the school in California. Huh. Okay, so I did get bullied in my high school year. I think it was my freshman year by these 2 girls that I thought were my best friends. Apparently not. And one of them went around, posted my name, posted my phone number, like printed paper out with my picture and my phone number and edited so I looked like I had a weird nose, and put that I'll, basically fuck for money. Put those pictures all over the school and people's lockers. Stupid cunt, I swear. Immature freaking ginger bitch. I hate her and the other girl. I think they're still friends though. Of course, bitches like them deserve to be friends. So stupid. So, they whatever bullied me, blah blah blah. But I'm trying to think if anything crazy happened at that school. No, not really. I mean, I did date a guy there once. I only had one boyfriend at that high school. It was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. And all that stuff. And I guess basically what we'll talk about is mostly the things that I've experienced in this high school in Washington. Because I've experienced some weird, crazy things. So I don't remember much in California. If I remember something, I'll go back to it. And then, yeah. But anyways, here in Washington, okay? The high school here. I remember And this one's gonna be very sad. I remember coming back to school the next day one day, and everybody was so sad and quiet, and I wondered what had happened, right? Like, I've never seen students so sad and depressed and quiet, and just it felt so eerie, like something bad had happened. And something bad did happen. I guess one of the classmates, not I guess, happened. One of the classmates ended up dying in a house fire. So sad. He was such a good kid too. Like, I knew of him, but I didn't know him personally. Kind of like acquaintances or something, where you know somebody, but you don't really know them, if that makes sense, you know? He seemed like such a good kid. So sad. I think the smoke is what killed him. It happened when I think everybody was sleeping. So scary. So scary. And the sister ended up feeling really guilty because she thought it was her fault. I think it had something to do with a washing machine catching on fire, or a machine or something. I don't know. So sad. I can't even imagine that. I'm like the worst with telling stories, guys. I'm sorry. I just get straight to the point. I don't like wait. I don't know how to, you know, make it a good story. Here is another one. I remember I had a class down the hill. So there was a high school on top of the hill. At least when I went to school, they've changed it now. But the high school was on top of the hill. So it was a 2-story school. First, the top floor was for like the high schoolers, you know, the older kids, and then the bottom floor was for the middle schoolers, because, you know, there's only 2 high schools here, at least near each other. Not high schools, there's 1 high school, 2 schools that are basically near each other now, and then they made a 3rd one, so now they've split up the middle school kids in one, and then the high school kids in one. But when I went there, it was both together in one building. So I remember I had another class down the hill at the abandoned school, which they now opened up. But it was just vacant, abandoned, whatever. I had one class down there for I forgot what it was. Something with, like, I don't remember. But I had a class down there, you know, and I remember walking down there, and there was this teacher's aide girl who ended up, you know, being a teacher aide at that classroom. I remember she was very young, like probably my age that I think of it now, but, you know, last time I was young, but she was probably in her, like, early 20s, texting a boy who was like 17 or 18, and I just knew that there was some very suspicious behavior between the two, because every time he would have class down there, he would be texting her, and she would be texting him too, and I knew something was up between them, like, you know, pretty obvious. I knew something was up, you know. I knew this, you know, wasn't normal behavior. So I'm like, okay, this is very weird, suspicious behavior. I told my friend, and she, like, you know, believed me too. And she's like, yeah, something definitely weird is going on there. So freaking weird, because, like, they would both be alone, and they would be talking to each other, and, you know, sometimes you can just sense when somebody's hooking up with each other, or, like, a certain vibe. I'm really good at telling vibes, and, you know, knowing when someone likes someone or whatever. So I remember going with my friend to the principal office, and we went and told the principal, right? Well, like, that new teacher aide that you hired, whatever, I was like, you know, I think she's texting a teenager, one of the students or whatever. And then I don't think he believed us, though. I forgot what he said, but I feel like he didn't believe us. But guess what now? Just take a wild guess on what happened now. Excuse me. She, years later, like maybe not too long, maybe a year or 2 after, because he was a senior at that time, she ended up being pregnant by the guy that she was texting, by that high schooler. So stupid. And I'm just like, I was thinking the entire time, I told you something was going on. Like, I wonder if the principal ended up feeling really stupid after that. For First of all, one, you don't, actually, I don't know. I feel very weird about such young adults working in a high school, just because I feel like they're still, like, have the same mindset as at least the seniors, you know, and they can still hook up with each other. But then again, so can an older adult with a student, which is even more gross. But I don't know. So I told him with my friend. I remember telling him, they're texting each other. Something suspicious is going on. He didn't believe me. I don't think he did. He didn't believe us at all. And then later, she ended up having his baby. Ain't that something? The next story that I want to tell you might be a little bit gross, guys. It has to do with body parts, so I'm sorry while we're eating. But, yeah. I remember, too, walking to class one day. I was in the hallway, right? And, as I was walking to class, there was these two guys. One was probably around my age, maybe a grade younger, and one was a senior. So, he was 18, and I was 17 at the time. And, I remember he and his friend, they both flashed their you-know-whats, their penises, at me. One of them made it fly around like a fucking helicopter. Yeah. Made it fly around like a helicopter. And I'm just like, ew! Like, it just looked like a sausage. To this day, all I picture is like a sausage, uncooked hot dog or whatever. Ugh. They both flashed me it. Both ended up getting in trouble. But the one that ended up getting more in trouble, I think, I don't know what happened with the one in the younger grade, but at least the senior one, they called me to the office. I don't know how they knew what happened. Maybe they watched the cameras. They called me to the office, and I spoke to the principal, and I think a police officer was there too, and he was like, hold on, look at this bike, guys. He was like, do you want to, do you want him to be charged as an adult or whatever? I'm just like, no, he was 18, and I was 17, so I had the choice to, if I wanted to charge him for sexual harassment or whatever. I was just like, nah. Like, he was, about to be done with high school. I'm just like, just let him go. You know what? I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it was disgusting. There were crazy kids, the bad kids at the school. The bad popular kids. I don't know. But yeah, it flashed me the thing. I told my friends, I was like, I just, blah, 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 just flashed their penises at me. I'm just like, God. Gross. And then, yeah, I remember being called to the office. It was such an awkward conversation. Oh my God. So awkward. Man. And then another time, the younger guy from the same guy also flashed his butt to the half of the class, like the classes that were sitting by the door, so that like probably good 10 people saw. He walked by, flashed his butt, and went back to class. I was just like, that was pretty funny though. But oh God, I don't know how they have the guts to do that. I get shy just showing my own stomach, let alone showing your body parts. I don't know. People are crazy, I guess you could say. Crazy. I think I also want to watch the sunset after, because it's about to go down soon. I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty intense. And what else is there? I remember once at this high school too, I was getting kind of bullied by I was sitting at a table in art class, and it was just me and 3 guys. I did date one of them, but the 2 of them were just such bullies. Like, every single time they would bully me or just say stupid things that would make me mad. And then when I get emotional, I tend to cry, like, sad, happy, whatever it may be. I tend to cry sometimes. I remember just storming out of the class, getting pissed off, and then I think going to the principal office. I don't remember. I don't remember how I got there. He either found me or I went to the principal office. I don't know. I also remember, like, ditching high school. Like, Prospect, I was such a good girl. Like, that's the Prospect High School is where I went in California. Such a good girl there. Ignore my stomach, sorry. Never really did anything bad. No. You know, I was more happy. But here at this school, everything went downhill. Like, I remember I would always try to ditch school here. I got caught by the principal once in the process of ditching. I was walking down the hill to go to the bus stop to go home, because, you know, I didn't drive at the time. I didn't have a car, and the only way to get home, since I lived a little bit far, was to take the public transit, you know, the bus. And I did that, and the principal caught me in the middle of it, and he drove next to me. He's like, "What are you doing out here?" And I'm just like, "Oh, nothing," or whatever. And then, you know, he knew I was trying to ditch, so he followed me up back the hill to the school, back in the class. God, that was the most embarrassing, awkward moment ever. Literally followed his car next to mine, just following me up slowly as I made it all the way back to the school building. Literally, I would try to ditch so many times. I wasn't even scared anymore, to be honest. If I remember correctly, I was just more happy to go home. I wasn't scared about getting in trouble from the school, or my mom, or the principal. I was scared of getting caught, but nothing like that, any other reason. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else happened in high school. I had weird high school experiences. I didn't like school. At least high school. I never really liked it. Probably because of the fact that I got bullied my freshman year from those girls that I thought were my friends. Because I remember I got in a fight with one of them. The ginger one. I got in a fight with her. And then I thought the blonde one was my friend, because she seemed to be on my side about the whole situation. And then the next day I find out that they've spoken to each other and, you know, became friends or whatever. And then another friend ended up calling me, telling me, you know, "Hey, blank and blank put pictures of you all over the high school." I think they called me the next day. You know, they're like, we see them all over the high school. We're going to take out as many as we can see, as many as we can find. So nice of them to do that. I'm like, to this very day, I'm still thankful for them. So they just went around the school, took down whatever they could find. They said that some were put in lockers. So it was bad. Those girls are just mean girls. Mean, cruel girls. Yeah. Yeah, and people that I know are still friends with them, which is fine, because they probably didn't do anything to them, but I don't think I could ever be friends with them, and I don't think I ever want to, just because they're so negative. And I did so much for them, especially the ginger one. I did so much for her. So we went to the same middle school and high school, and every time during middle school, we would always go to my house and hang out and eat there and drink, you know, juice, whatever, and we go to the mall. I always paid for my friends. Did so much for her in order for her to treat me like shit and do that to me. I don't know. Evil. Evil girl. Man. And I was on someone's Facebook. This guy that I also was friends with in high school in California. He had an old picture of me up, and the bitch blonde commented on it like 3 years ago or something recently with a laughing emoji or something. It's like, bitch, what the fuck are you still looking at my old photos and trying to be a fucking bully from another state? Like, fucking grow up. Grow up. You know, stop being a freaking bully. Stop being immature. All of those things. Okay. This is gonna be my last bite. My mayo packet. It's just, I don't know why people have to continue being a bully when things have passed. It was just like a very old high school photo of me and him together in class, and she fucking puts a laughing emoji. Like, are you serious, bitch? Clearly I still have hate towards them. I don't think I could ever forgive them, if I'm honest. I guess I won't know until if I ever run into them. Because I have 2 friends who still associate with them, I guess. Which personally low-key pisses me off that one of them do, because one of them is like my best friend. The other one, I used to be good friends with her, but we lost contact, fell out of touch in high school. But the one friend who still is kind of friends with her, low-key kind of mixed with them, kind of triggers me, but it is what it is. You know, I don't want to be that crazy girl who's like, don't hang out with blah 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 and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know, those are my high school stories. There's probably some more, but I can't really think of any at the moment. I just remember being at this high school, I was literally so depressed. I think because of moving from a big city, literally from San Jose, California. If you look at the population in San Jose, California, to the population of here in Long Beach, Washington, that's like a huge, like a 99% like change. Like, that's a huge change going from a city with millions. I believe there's millions in that city. At least I think there was like 1 point something million. I remember seeing a sign on it that said the population of how many people were there. Like on my way home from the high school, there was like a huge people from 1 million to a population of under 20,000-30,000 people, maybe 10,000 people. I lived in the city next to Long Beach, though, a way smaller town, but still, that was a huge dramatic change for me. Drastic change for me, I guess. So I just grew depressed. I was not happy. I would be so sad during lunch because I didn't have friends for a good while. You know, I would be just so sad and so depressed. I remember my brother would come check on me. He'd sometimes hang out with me because I think he felt bad. I was just so depressed. Like, and then I started making friends. And then things got a little bit better. But overall, I hated school. I would never go back. Never want to put myself in that situation again, just because it was a sad memory for me. I don't know, I just hated it a lot. Anyways, before this video gets any longer, I hope you guys liked the video. Me munching on some curly fries. Whatever, I'm going to go to the gym now too. I'm going to sit for a while, watch the sunsets to let my stomach digest itself, whatever. Then I'm going to go to the gym. And I might post a video of the sunset. I don't know, I got to go quick and try to get a spot over there because the mosquitoes are coming now. And, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.